What's up, everybody? Welcome back to York Reacts, and today we're going to be checking out the brand new Transformers trailer. This thing should be badass. I cannot wait to see this because I know it's going to be kick-ass. I don't know if Michael Bay is behind this film or not, but Transformers films have always impressed me and have been really fun to watch. And if you guys don't know anything about my channel, I do animation for films and games for a living, so this stuff is right up my alley. I love all the detail that they put into these robots and stuff, so we'll dive into this stuff, do some visual effects breakdowns, if there's some cool scenes in here to do that. So let's take a look, shall we? Let's dive in. That was sick. Yeah, we got to break down that scene for sure. That was really cool. That was a cool scene.
Stand down. I'm not the one to fear, Prime. There is a darkness coming.
Awesome. Ooh, look at this. Look at that. Yeah. So we're going to let it play all the way through here, but we're going to definitely slow motion down some of these scenes and break them down because these are badass.
Pull over! I'm not driving!
He's like, yeah. Oh my god, so sick. Whoa.
Spread love is the Brooklyn way. And if you don't know
This. Wow.
I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call a quick, same number, same hood. It's all good.
This looks
Of
incredible.
all the threats, from both your past and future,
It was all a dream.
you've never faced anything like this. Let them come.
Wow, look at this. Cheetah. Oh, he transformed suits.
And if you don't know, now you know.
This can't be real. This can't be real. Oh, okay, it's real.
Look at this. Oh. Dude, so sick. Okay, stop. Hold on. Okay, we gotta go through this ending scene here, okay? Just this one piece right here. We gotta break this down. Oh, wow. Incredible, first of all. I want to say incredible trailer. This thing looked really good. I can't wait to dive into some of these scenes because you can tell they went into great lengths and detail to, just like all the other movies where they animate all these little pieces unfolding and flapping out and turning, and oh man, this stuff is so cool. You know, the animation rigs that these guys work with probably have like 1,000 controllers all over them. You know, it's pretty cool. All right, so let's go in here and dive into some of this stuff. So here at the end, I'm going to slow motion this here. Oh, let me turn this down. Look at this as it transforms. This is so cool. So they obviously have to put two pieces together here, okay? They have this plate of footage of the kid who's probably like, you know, just climbing off of a chair or something. There might be like a green screen chair that's sitting in here on the floor, and then they have him just act like he's kind of quickly getting off of something, and he's getting off of the chair, right? And starts walking. That's probably how I would have tried to do this scene. And see right here, he slides in, whoop, gets right off, and him sliding in, that's interesting. They could take the plate of footage, they could take the video footage and just slide it over to get that effect as he's sliding with the car. Right here. But how cool is this? And you can see right at this point, you can see the arms and everything start coming out, and you can start to see the character. And then swings his foot around. This is so badass. Wow. Their transition, their like robot transitions from car to robot are so incredible. Oh, that thing was so badass. So none of this other stuff is really impressive. Let's go past all this except this. Okay, so in this next scene, this other thing I want to break down. One thing I thought was very interesting is that this big ape character, he comes in, comes down, boom, slams all this water, okay? Now the water is obviously going to soak these two people here because of how much water it is and how close they are to it. And then they're even showing like right here that they're getting blasted with the water, right? But if you look closely, they don't look wet at all. They just don't appear wet whatsoever. Like her backpack looks completely clean, her shirt looks clean, his shirt looks completely clean, his jeans, everything looks spotless. I thought that was really weird. And then once again, and it's hard to see here because let me go like this so you can see it more. Okay, so if you look at their clothing, okay, so let's play this back one more time. You can see the water splash all over them, and it should be soaking them, but it's not. It's really not. They don't look wet. They look completely dry. Little bit in this scene, you can see that they got, and then boom, look, see they get splashed again with water. Like right now, that scene right before this scene, okay, at the last moment they get blasted. Look, boom, they're getting soaked. Oops. And then now it seems like if I think it might show them again and they still look dry. I'm not sure, but that's one thing that stood out to me. This character looks so cool. Look at all his moving parts in his face as he moves his lips around. That looks incredible. Really loving that. See right here. They look See, look, they look dry. They're not going to be dry. They're going to be soaking wet, like soaking wet. So that I don't know. That's one thing that stood out to me for sure. This is cool how the way his gun retracts and folds in. Look at all these little details. See all that? Look at that as it folds in. Let me play this again. Look at all these intricate little animations that these people are doing. Look at this. The animator has to go in and do all that, and it looks so cool. Wow. Come on, tell me you don't think that's badass. Oh, that is incredible. Okay, so this next scene here is cool too. So when this yellow car comes out, you can see the same thing I was talking about earlier where it looks like the guy's crawling out of it. Look, boom, puts his arms down and then folds his head out. That's really cool. It's a great way to exit the car, and how it feels really good. Look at that. Shoop. Bumblebee. Pretty sure that's who it is. So cool looking. Wow. And who's not a fan of the Porsche, right? The Porsche is such a beautiful car. Look at that car. That's a stunning car. 911 maybe? I don't know. That is a beautiful Porsche. Forgive me if I'm, getting the car wrong. And then right here is really neat. Okay, it's really cool to see this car, like a different scene of this, right? And this is probably all green screened. He's probably in, and nowadays it might not even, some of this is half green screen, some of it's, like real LEDs, screens behind them where they're doing, real time stuff with Unreal. But look at the way this folds out. This is so cool looking. And see this part right here. He might just be sitting in a green screen room with on a chair, and then all this is animated around him. Look at this, right? And they just kind of flash a light over him and stuff like that because they don't need it to be too crazy. See, and they just turn the car. So cool. This is so badass. And one thing else I wanted to touch on was right here. So another scene that looks really cool. Obviously this flying around, but this one here. So the car does this cool thing where it multiplies itself and projects like these holographic images of the car, and then later on he must swap lanes or do something to confuse the cop, and then now the cop runs right into a hologram and goes right into the bank. That is so cool. That's a cool part. When I first saw that, I thought, wait, did I just see what I saw? Like did I? Oh my God, I had to like do a double take. That's such a badass scene. And then he launches off, and then right after this, there's an eagle. This is cool, of course. This cheetah looks awesome. But right here, wow, this falcon or eagle flying in here and burning everything. Phoenix, wow. That scene looked cool. And it only comes in for a couple frames. You barely see it. But that was another thing that looked really nice. Look at the way this folds out. Look at all these little, the reason why slow motion is because you can really see all these tiny details that they're putting into this movie. You know, Transformers, like I said earlier, has thousands of little parts that they're moving around and sliding and rotating to reveal something else. And it's a really complicated process for this type of movie. These movies take a lot longer than some people think because the animations are way more complex. And a lot of the people that work on these projects, they're used to working on them. That's why they keep them over there at Lucasfilm and over at these companies, because they know that they're going to be able to handle these type of animations, right? They don't want to bring in probably like a newbie to do some of these shots because they're really, really, really complicated. Look at that. That was cool too. Looked like a rhino. See all these, like, see how his arm is folding out and doing all these little intricate, his face. This stuff is really, really complicated, and it looks polished in this movie so far. Can't wait for another film. Looks great. We'll go to that last scene. Let's go to this. Hold on. This scene here looks like the Infinity War, you know, scene with the Avengers and all that. It really looks like an epic battle right here. So sick. Great work, great work. And this last scene of it folding out again, right here. Look at this. Oh, I mean, we got to watch it one more time because of how cool it looks. Look how incredible that is. I love how the sparks are like swing around with his feet. Really nice work. Love it. Right on, man. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you did. I have a lot of fun making these type of visual effects breakdown videos because I love diving into the nitty gritty and seeing some of this stuff kind of frame by frame in slow motion. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this breakdown too. If you did, you know what buttons to press. They're down below. And if you want to check out some other videos, I got some other cool visual effects breakdowns. I will pop them up right next to me. So I appreciate all your time and support. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.